IIT Guwahati today is 30 years old, and our Nanotechnology Center was started in the year 2004, was established at a time when the word was not in use at all. It was the age of microelectronics. So in that sense, this was a visionary center. It's a large facility, fully funded by MIT. Objectives were threefold. One is to establish a cutting-edge research facility in the area of nanotechnology. Second is to train manpower, right, in this sort of rarefied field of nanotechnology. Third objective was to have industry-academia collaboration.
Our first objective was to establish the facilities, which will not only inculcate high-end science, but at the same time develop the state-of-art technologies. Northeastern part, this is the first such facility. Today we are catering about 50 institutes from northeastern parts of India who are coming here frequently, who are executing their thought process, their concepts. Earlier they used to do only simulations, but today they are converting those simulations into lab prototypes, into devices.
But every aspect of development that happens in the Northeast, there is some sort of an advisory role that IIT has to play.
What started about 2 decades ago as a small initiative has matured into an important initiative of the Institute, its people, students, faculty and staff. We are happy that we have made achievements that are recognizable by people across the world, and we wish to continue our journey.
The Center for Nanotechnology at IIT Guwahati has currently one of the best facilities in the country, and we have class 100, class 1000 clean room facilities wherein all the research fab can be done and all the platform work towards going towards industrial fab can be accomplished. More importantly, we train a lot of unskilled manpower towards gaining expertise in nano fabrication, nano characterization and nano electronics. And this training part is very much in line with the Indian semiconductor mission.
We are working very closely with Government of India and Ministry to develop the workforce who are going to really work in these fabs, and then who are going to really deliver the state-of-art design, packaging and manufacturing of nano-electronic, microelectronic devices.
Now for that, you need a right atmosphere, you need the infrastructure, you need the dedication, you need a very good support team, top of that research scholar. And that once all these components come together, then you can really deliver something meaningfully. And we are aimed to deliver the things what we thought 4 and 5 years back.
Training of manpower is of course very important, and that leads to the Atmanirbharata.
They are developing the knowledge against the transistors, nanomaterials, electronics, everything, targeting diverse applications, which can be in the energy, which can be in the environment, which can be in the healthcare. They are getting the exposure of how exactly to simulate, design electronics, then how to package them, how to really create prototype out of that, how do you test the prototype, and how do you convert this prototype into a product, and then how do you take the regulatory approvals, and then how do you go to the market. So this entire full ecosystem that has been established around this Center for Nanotechnology.
We have touched upon startup, we have touched upon entrepreneurial activities, we have touched upon skill development, and in the skill development we have certification courses that are going on, and all these are interdisciplinary and out of the comfort zone of the individual research areas that are pursued by individual faculty.
People coming from diverse background are together. You will find chemistry people, you will find electrical engineers, you will find mechanical engineers, you will find physics people, quantum mechanics and so on, right? And so it's, in that sense, it's truly interdisciplinary. It's continued to be so.
Multidisciplinary research was the part of our major mission, and in this mission mode we could foresee that some of the areas like therapeutics, energy environment are the major research area that have developed over the time.
10 years we have done about 600 publications from this center. We have about 50 patents filed, Indian patents filed. We have about 15 international patents filed. We have about 20 patents which are granted already. We right now Center for Nanotechnology is closely working with about 39 startups.
Startup eco-culture, entrepreneurship eco-culture at the Northeast. And this can be done only if we have state-of-art cutting-edge research facility.
And only then it is possible to achieve a technology level which the market is ready to accept. If I do something which is not of cutting edge, it will not have an edge for the existing technology. So always if I want to go beyond what is available in the market, then I have to develop materials who have these very high properties and then convert them into proper devices and the devices into applications. So that is the entire chain of event that we have been able to develop with, of course, very highly trained manpower, which is part of the entire chain of development.
And we are also developing now courses meant for technician level, right? Not researchers and engineers. So how do we train them? So we are working with NILIT, which is funded by MIT, and Tata Electronics, right, to come up with a set of courses that are aimed at technicians.
What has been the understanding is that we involve industries right from the inception of the project. They would sort of closely monitor our progress. We decided in the beginning that the industry would not have a fixed deliverable. They would sort of monitor us continuously, and based on the deliverable that we are at, if it has value, then they would support it.
When I put myself into the shoes of a user, right, probably that allows me to rationalize what is the expectation of a user and then plan accordingly. So if I'm to use something which is what I'm planning to, probably that will be more exciting because I know what are the advantages and disadvantages and how I should proceed it.
I think we are poised to play a much bigger role in the coming decade.
The applications are not limited to one area. Practically every application that we are seeing today, be it communication, be it renewable energy, be it sensor or healthcare, everywhere, in order to meet the challenges, definitely we have to now again upgrade our facilities.
Next 30 years perhaps will be very exciting for us, where we are going to really focus on these aspects, and we are going to develop not only the next generation of scientists, but next generation of the technologies, and at the same time the next generation of the entrepreneurs.
So all these industrial R&D activities on this small nanomaterials would ultimately make India big on a long run, ultimately leading to the glory of our institute.